hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most...
So this is Because Liberty with Curtis Hart
and Chris Bornstead.
And you are listening on Spreaker. And in the studio with us, we have Amanda Estay and Beth Stern.
Hi.
Amanda is the food coordinator for Stone Soup, and Beth is the founder of C-HOPE, which
Correct.
is C-HOPE is citizens helping others by providing essentials. So you guys show up every week, at Stone Soup events.
We do.
And you guys hand out clothes and much needed items such as...
We hand out clothing, blankets, sleeping bags that are all donated items from the community, hygiene items, shampoo, soap, razors, feminine products, deodorant.
So the essentials.
Essentials,
everything that
correct.
we take for granted at home that we enjoy every morning.
Right.
So you guys get a lot of donations from the city, from citizens out there.
Yes, we do.
You have some donation locations. Do you want to throw those out there for people who are interested?
Yes, thank you. First is Boss Mama's Skin and Nails, which is located at 803 Vandercook Way, Suite number 12. And then there's the Weight Loss Clinic, also in Longview, at 1010 Douglas Street, Suite A2.
So if people want to drop off donations,
yes,
that's a good location.
At those locations, they can go in and drop it off.
Yeah, I know we see a lot of people online saying, hey, come pick it up, and stuff like that.
Right.
Do you guys have somebody that runs around and does
so
that?
They can gather it during the week, and I can make a one-stop pickup, and it just makes everybody's life easier.
Yeah.
They can do it on their convenience. And
drop locations are much easier.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
A little safer, too. You never know who you're going to meet out there off the internet. So how long have you been going? I know that Stone Soup got started in December. How did you get hooked up with Stone Soup?
I actually started my group just a little bit before Stone Soup in the beginning to middle of November. And a person that we both know, mutual friend, suggested that I get in touch with Patrick. And I sent him a message over Facebook, and he said, "Yeah, come on down and join the fun."
Yeah.
And I did one Saturday, and
you've been there ever since.
Been there ever since.
I see you every week.
Yep.
So, then we also have Amanda, who is the food coordinator for Stone Soup. And Amanda, what is it that? How did you get active with Stone Soup? How did you hear about them, and what made you decide to get involved?
All that happened.
Really just following CCNU, the Cowlitz County News Uncensored group, seeing posts about it. It's something that my children and I enjoyed doing. We were making personal bags of toiletry items and food bags to keep in the back of the truck. We handed out, but I'd always said that I wanted to get involved in a group. It was just a matter of finding that group. And, I feel very much at home with these guys. My first donation was a drop-off. I wasn't physically able to stay that day, and it was a drop-off, but every Saturday ever since then I've been there, and I adore everything about it. I have usually always my daughter there. My son comes on occasion, and
How does your daughter feel about coming and seeing these people who are down and out on their luck? I mean, how does she feel about this? I mean,
she is she's only 12, but she's well aware that a smile goes a long way. She usually hands out desserts or drinks of some sort, and she loves just asking everybody how their day is and feeling good about it at the end, that she gets smiles out of these people.
Right.
In the end, it's in every way, shape, and form, there's nothing wrong with what we're doing, right, and having her exposed to this. And there's, a lot of conversations, honestly, that come up with having both my kids exposed to this. And it's healthy. It's good. And they need to be involved. And it's not, I've never believed that it's Chris or Curtis, you touched on this. It's not the government's responsibility 100% to take care of this. Our community has a big role in this, and it's our job to step up and to help where we're needed. And this is, a few hours on a Saturday,
as well as teaching our children.
Sure, absolutely.
That's one of the main reasons why. Sorry to interrupt. Why I started this group was to teach my children about it.
Yeah.
Exactly. When you end up waiting for the government to come fix the problems, well, they end up screwing everything up, and like how it makes you feel, I imagine, a lot better when you go out and do this on your own time, and using your own money and volunteering.
We could lobby for this for years, and yet it took a Saturday for Patrick to walk out there with a bullet suit.
Or the government decides to do it
exactly.
through taxation, and that is that's completely just through the use of force. So,
to give an example, I mean, we give money to, and I'm not going to name any names here, but everybody will know what I'm talking about. We give money to a shelter that opened up that cannot feed its residents, $2.2 million, and they cannot feed the people that they are responsible for. So Patrick and you guys are doing the best you guys can with the help of other citizens to pick up and clean up the mess after the government.
Is this possibly the same organization that asked me, a small private charity, to donate blankets to them?
Maybe. I said I wasn't going to say any names, but
Sorry.
But we all know
possible.
who we're talking about. But anyway, I don't want to give them any more free publicity. We've done a lot, and all they're doing is running the community. But anyway, I'm glad to see you guys out and doing this. I imagine, I've watched you, put the clothes out on the table, and I see the people, and they just every week. I mean, they find something, and they have people that I watch them trade for toiletries and things like that you guys get them, but they know that they're going to need more of. And
it's amazing just what a pair of socks can do for a person.
Socks
and just the ability to help someone clean up and feel better about themselves.
So that's probably one of the number one items that you need is socks. Probably go through a lot of those.
Oh yes.
The homeless don't really have a whole lot of places to wash their clothes, so I imagine they just
they most likely wear their socks until they're just nasty, and they get some new ones, and then they toss those.
So,
most likely.
Your job, Amanda, as food coordinator, is to kind of organize what the meal is going to be the next week and stuff like that.
There's some collaboration on the meals, and then I help organize. I try to put a post out usually by Wednesday of every week. On what I know is going to be there, and ask for others to give input on what they have coming, so we know where we need to fill in here and there.
So this Saturday, you guys will be in the county courthouse courtyard again at noon. Is when the feeding starts, the meal starts. And what will you guys be having this week?
It sounds like we're doing potluck style again. We're doing an actual barbecue this time.
I heard that one of the unfortunate needy people are going to be bringing a chicken to contribute to the meal.
One of our wonderful guests every week has offered to volunteer his time to barbecue chicken. We'll bring the barbecuer out, and he's excited to barbecue chicken for everybody, and to have to be able to help. I mean, he's one of the ones who are always right there helping us load and unload, set up and tear down every single week. So it's going to be a full-on barbecue this week again, and we'll have a post out here within the next few hours, probably tomorrow, with what we know is going to be there and what can be brought.
So you'll put something out tomorrow so people will know what to bring, and they can find this out on the Stone Soup Facebook page.
Stone Soup, Cowlitz County.
Right, and for Beth, people can go to your page, C-HOPE, on Facebook.
Correct.
And if people want to get a hold of you, Amanda, do they do it on Facebook for like donations or things they may want to give to the food portion of this?
Sure. The easiest way would probably be through Facebook. I'm just Amanda Estay. It's Estay on Facebook, or through the Stone Soup group. And I can pick up donations throughout the week. Not everybody can make it on a Saturday to drop things off. I know everybody's busy, especially with summer coming up. So there's plenty of us who can help facilitate picking up donations if anybody has things to contribute, or just
you said, wasn't there a place that they can take them to?
Stone Soup itself does not have a food donation place. That is for the toiletries and things of that sort. Correct.
The potluck, everybody just kind of brings something.
Potluck,
there's
a lot of people that contribute. We have several people who are our dessert gurus, and they're always bringing us some desserts. And
they have
there's
this
a little of
one
everything
pink
there.
cake that they bring every
The
week.
pink cake.
It's the
Donna
pink
loves the
champagne
pink
cake, and
yes.
everybody loves it. It's good stuff.
I heard the water's really good.
The water's
The water,
good, yeah.
special recipe water. Yep, we're good.
So-
Anyway, it's a great time. I couldn't think of anything better really to be doing with my time on Saturdays. And
Sorry for that
I'm
pause
really
there.
appreciative. I'm really appreciative for them letting me kind of step into this group and
if anything,
help out.
we've
It's a
made
lot of
some
fun.
really good new friends.
Yes.
Absolutely.
The group just keeps growing and growing and growing and
Both
growing.
of them keep growing and making new friends, and the community's growing together. And it's amazing. I'm truly amazed at the things that people will donate to total strangers to
Right.
help total strangers.
Some of the stuff they give you is brand new too.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
So
And there's no religious affiliation.
Right.
Just
This is a
people wanting to
non-political-
help their fellow neighbor.
Right.
There's nothing
No
behind it.
judgment.
We're just there to do what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I've always noticed that people are really willing to donate when you ask, especially in the Cowlitz County News Uncensored group. I've asked for donations for group members before,
oh yeah.
and they've always just really quickly just come pick it up. So it's just a matter of going around and picking up all the donations.
The facilitating part of it.
Did
Right.
the one for the guy to pay his rent, and CCNU paid his rent, and that only took a couple hours. And
We guys also helped
the person that lost his
another
stuff
guy
during the
too.
flood,
Oh yeah, I
and we
remember that.
replaced all his stuff, and that only took a day.
Yeah. So a lot of good things again going through the Cowlitz County News Uncensored website, regardless
so kudos
of
to
what
Cowlitz County.
I know it's a little
Cowlitz
rough
County
on
News
there,
and
you
such.
guys.
Social
but
media itself is
it's a
huge.
social media place where we can go and talk about whatever we want to that has to do with this county or impacts this county.
Mhm.
That's where I made my first post.
Right.
And that's what.
Right. Yeah. Patrick made your first Stone Soup post in Cowlitz County News Uncensored, and it just takes off. I mean, people will get behind the good things.
That was part of the reasons why we started it in the first place, was to
Well,
promote free speaking and volunteerism.
we
which
keep
is
seeing all our local leadership want to move forward and attract new people here and new businesses and new industries and all this bring more.
what they say.
But they can't do that until they take care of the drug problem
Actions
and
speak
the
louder than
homeless
words.
problem. They have to deal with this first because nobody wants to come to a drug-infested
Right.
town.
Sure.
But they keep putting the cart before the horse. They keep saying, no, we want to bring more people here. Like this influx of new people will take care of all the bad drug people that are here and all the thefts. They
Most likely not.
are not going to attract the kind of people that they want to come here
Right.
if they don't deal with these other issues and be real about it instead of saying everything's
If
all
they
rosy
wanna
and good.
Attract, those other types of people that they want here.
A lot of people say I go negative. No,
jobs.
I'm just pointing out the reality of it. And you guys
And
can,
whatnot.
give all the
a
fluff
huge
you
reality,
want.
but it is pretty simple to be able to step up and make a little bit of a difference.
Right.
And
That's why I like
A
this
lot of
one,
us
because
are
all the
one
citizens.
paycheck away from being homeless.
I think
Right.
we all
You
are.
know?
Most of us are.
Yeah. It's good that you guys are doing that. How many volunteers would you say C-HOPE has? I know that you're kind of a smaller and just getting started.
I wouldn't necessarily say smaller.
Not smaller,
as
but
publicized.
not as publicized.
perhaps,
We're
with
working
more
on that.
media attention. But I have probably 6 or 7 steady
5
volunteers,
to 7. Yeah.
and good donations. I get donations every week.
Good.
Always have room for more. No donation is too small.
Right. Because you guys help a lot of people. I mean,
Yes. I enjoy
they
doing
go
it.
through your line before they go through the food line. They want to see what's going on with the
They
clothes.
do. They do. That's
So,
honest.
they just go straight for that, and then they know when the food's about to get served, and they all run back over and
Yeah.
get in the food line. But what you're doing is very important too. So,
Thank you. I try to help.
and the two groups go really good to work really well together. All citizen driven, all citizen ran. No boards where you guys don't have to vote and elect leaders or any of that
Yeah,
junk.
the only thing the local government's doing, is getting in the way.
Right.
That's it. As far as these organizations are
Right.
going, they just
And they're giving money to the wrong
tell them
people.
they can't
They're
go.
giving money to the wrong people.
These two organizations are a perfect marriage for each other.
Oh, yeah.
They really are.
They really are.
They're-
Yeah, yeah.
They complement each other perfectly.
Yeah. Now we just need somebody to give toilet paper and porta potties in certain areas of town.
There you go.
That's the number one complaint
Porta
that we do
potties
here
can
on
be
Saturdays
a
is
touchy
there's
subject,
not enough
yeah, I
public
imagine.
restrooms in our area. The problem is we can't throw the porta potties out like they would like because they'll throw the needles in them.
Correct.
Right.
So it's kind of if they promise not to throw the needles in them, maybe we can get somebody to throw a porta potty out there.
Good
But,
luck getting them to keep
yeah.
that promise, though.
Yeah,
For
you
real.
Can't. Well, no, you can't. I mean, they can't even put the needles in the